Disney will no longer own Mickey Mouse. All right, friends, Splash Mountain is closing. Dun, dun, dun. That's right, Splash Mountain is closing from January 11th to February 10th. Now, this is for Disney World, and if we remember from my earlier video, Splash Mountain currently in California is completely closed with no end date in sight, just a very vague sometime in spring. So it is very suspicious to me that both of these rides are closed. You're really gonna do like a month's long maintenance on something that's going to be completely different by like next year? I don't know, suspicious. Not only that, but the Imagineers actually recently in August went to New Orleans to gain inspiration. Now, if you're wondering what you can expect from this ride, Disney says that it'll pick up right where the movie left off with Tiana and Naveen right after their final kiss on a musical adventure. That sounds very exciting to me. Even includes new music inspired by the original film. All that to say, I can't wait till it plays out, and I feel like they're laying down the groundwork. All right, if you love the Disney scene, there is no way you have not heard about the Figment popcorn bucket drama, because let me tell you, there was drama to be had. And the drama was not even over the fact that the lines for these popcorn buckets were 7 hours long. And not just since the park opened 7 hours long, like people used their early access to line up for the popcorn buckets. So if you got to the park right when it opened at that regular time without early access privileges, you were already waiting in a long line. I mean, just look at these pictures, like it is incredible. And now here's where the drama sets in. Because this was a park exclusive and a lot of people wanted this, again by the 7 hour line, there were scalpers that took major advantage of this. And in parks, I feel like especially in Florida, scalping has been a huge problem. And while Disney already kind of preempted this by saying, hey, we're going to put limits on the Figment popcorn bucket to kind of crack down on this scalping, like there are pictures of people with just huge giant totes full of Figment popcorn bucket. And when it's something like that, that's special edition, they have a limited quantity and people are waiting 7 hours in line. Imagine how disappointing it would be to be waiting that long and then see people walking past you with giant bags just full of what you've been waiting patiently for to buy for yourself. These buckets right now are on sale on eBay for $200. And I love Figment. I love the story of Figment. I love that these popcorn bowls are full of rainbow popcorn, but there is no way I'm going to pay $200 for a $25 popcorn bucket, which again, it's such a cool collector's item, but these people that are selling them for that much, again, a lot of them are those people that basically bought them out by buying so many, and it's just so frustrating that they're taking so much advantage of supply. And again, I'm surprised Disney is not doing more to crack down on this. That being said, I'm just really encouraging Disney to at least take some actionable steps towards this for the true fans who really just want to experience the love of Disney and have an awesome Figment popcorn bucket. Like, that's the thing. I wish I could be talking about just how cute the Figment popcorn bucket is, because it is so cute and I'm so excited about it. And I feel like a lot of that excitement is just being tarnished by seeing this kind of response from fellow fans. Speaking of exclusives, the pink Starbucks cup has arrived at Disneyland. Now, if you haven't seen pictures of this on the internet, this was originally an exclusive at Disney World as part of the celebration for the 50th year anniversary. It has now made its way to Disneyland with some minor changes. One of the changes being, again, if you purchased it at Disney World during the 50th anniversary, there was a special plaque on it that celebrated the 50th anniversary. Now, if you buy it at Disneyland, there is a plaque that just says Disneyland. And now, while I really wanted to be on board with these cups because they are so cute when you look at them, I personally at least in my own opinion, cannot justify the $50 price tag. It just seems like a lot. Like, I wanna have a fun Disneyland cup, but I think the biggest thing for me with this, and like maybe I would be swayed to thinking it was more worth it, is if you could like engrave your name on it, or it had like some additional personalized element, because that's something I love about Disney, like being able to get your name sewn into your mouse ears. Like Disney has such great special personalization moments in the park, and I feel like this would be a really great opportunity for that they miss. Super cute. I love how bejeweled it is. I love that even the straw is bejeweled, but from far away you can't really tell that it's like Disney. If you really love it for the look and you have the money, I say go for it. Especially, I don't know, if you're a very frequent Starbucks goer, have your fun. But if you're a Disney fan and you're like, I want everyone to know this is Disney, I will say, at least from a distance, people are not gonna be able to tell. They'll think you have a cute cup, but they will not be able to tell that you're repping Disneyland out there. If you are a Nuimos fan and you live near Disneyland, I have some very exciting news for you. They have a new Belle doll out, which I'll go into detail very soon, as well as a ton of accessories and outfits, all brand new to the park. I can't wait to share them with you. First up is this Belle plush for $21.99. She comes in her traditional gown, and just look at how cute she is. Something I love about this too is the dress is Velcro, so you can use it to mix and match all your different outfits that you've got going down, which there are a ton of new outfits coming to the park in this wave as well. And just look at how cute these are. First up is this 2022 outfit, and like New Year's has passed, but honestly, I love how cute. I would wear this in real life. And it's only $12.99. That's something I really love about this line, is that all the accessories are $12.99, which I feel like is way more affordable. Like back in the day, I was like one of those American Girl doll girls, and like I remember I got like my doll and like her original outfit, and that was like it, because we could not afford any other accessories for her. They've also got 2 Lunar New Year outfits, again, $12.99 each. There is this super adorable red dress and the super adorable red jumper. I mean, just look at these. Now there is one accessory that is not $12.99, and it is the new Loungefly mini backpack. And this thing is so cute. I mean, just look at those Minnie Mouse ears. And I love, my favorite color is blue. I love that it's blue with the white polka dots. So again, if you're a fan of Nuimos, you're gonna need to make a visit to the park very soon, because they have some awesome inventory coming your way. This adorable Tinkerbell plush is making its debut at the Disneyland Resort, and I am so intrigued by this idea. So this is a shoulder plush, and basically what that means is there's a magnet on the bottom of Tinkerbell, as well as a magnet that goes under your shirt to keep her right there on your shoulder. How cool is that? I feel like there's so many possibilities for this. Like, I want a little Groot just like hanging out on my shoulder. Like, there's just so many things you could do, and I cannot wait for the future that hopefully this holds. Everybody, please buy these so that Disney keeps making more things that you can like keep on your shoulder. The possibilities are endless. If you are a Star Wars fan, I have some great news for you. There are some incredible lightsaber end caps coming your way, and I am so excited about these. These look so good. So the first one is a Loth Cat hilt end cap, and it is priced at $24.99. And just look at this. I love the overall detail they've given it. It's giant toothy grin. Like, it just has that like carved vibe to it. I love it. Next up is the Rancor hilt end cap, and this one is my favorite, but it's like, I feel like it's gonna be everybody's favorite. It is priced at $24.99. If you've been watching the Book of Boba Fett on Disney Plus, you know Rancor is where it's at. But that being said though, these are so cool, and hopefully when they sell out, it encourages Disney to make more with different characters. Like, I just absolutely love this idea. And the excellent thing about this too is that both of these hilts fit on any Savvy's lightsaber. So if you've already purchased a lightsaber, don't worry, you can actually just hook that right onto the bottom and you'll be good to go. You do not need to build a completely new lightsaber to experience these. You can just buy these a la carte. You can find these both at Disney World and Disneyland, so happy hunting, friends. Disney might lose the rights to 2 giant classic characters, Winnie the Pooh and Mickey Mouse. Now, I'm going to get into a ton of legal jargon, but I will try my best to make this very easy to understand because I know myself, I am not a lawyer. So as of January 1st, the 1926 Winnie the Pooh book has entered public domain. Winnie the Pooh himself, Christopher Robin, Kanga, Rabbit, Eeyore, and Owl. And you may have noticed Tigger and Piglet were glaringly missing from the mix. That is because Tigger was actually introduced in one of the books in 1928, so they still have a little bit of time. He's expected to reach public domain on January 1st of 2024. Now, we all know Disney lawyers have worked their butts off and will continue to work their butts off to keep as much of these characters under wraps as they can and belonging to Disney as much as they can. A part of me wonders if this is why they're going so hard on the inclusion of Tigger when it comes to this Lunar New Year, Year of the Tiger. At first I was really excited. I was like, yeah! And now I'm like, wait a second. Are Disney lawyers tricking me? Are they like doing something new with Tigger to like keep him under wraps? Like, I don't know anymore. Tigger was not the only Disney character making his debut in 1928. Mickey Mouse in Steamboat Willie also came out in 1928, leaving the depiction of Mickey specifically in Steamboat Willie up for public domain on January 1st of 2024. Here's where it gets tricky. As you notice, I said my words very carefully, saying the Steamboat Willie depiction of Mickey Mouse. And that is because these public domain laws only go to that particular version of Mickey. All newer versions of Mickey are still under copyright. Those modernized versions of Mickey are still being held under copyright in a vice grip by Disney's lawyers. But the original 1926 depiction of the Winnie the Pooh characters are up for public domain currently, and the 1928 depictions themselves will also be in public domain as of 2024. All that to say, it will be very interesting to see if we start seeing different depictions of these Winnie the Pooh characters on new adventures, and what's gonna happen with Steamboat Mickey. Are we just gonna see Steamboat Mickey everywhere? Disney feeds the bees! So, if you are a Walt Disney World native, specifically Walt Disney World for this, and have always wondered what happens to the giant Disney gingerbread display, I have a very wild story to share with you. So Disney actually recently shared this on TikTok. Originally, I thought it was gonna be a secret on how to get some free gingerbread. They were like, ever wonder what we do with the large gingerbread display? Well, we break it down and we put the cookies out in this field in our forest. And I was like, the Disney forest to get free cookies? Like, I don't understand. And then they were like, and we give it to the bees, and then just showed them being swarmed and covered in bees, which I was like, whoa, not what I was expecting, but is actually super beneficial in helping to save the bees. So way to go, Disney. Who knew you were a little secret environmentalists? This practice actually helps keep the bee population well fed, especially in those scarce winter months, and plays a huge part in helping to save the bee population. After the bees have consumed all of that leftover gingerbread, the wooden structures are reused to rebuild that gingerbread house once again every year. And I feel like, what a fun little treat. I didn't know that bees could eat gingerbread and that it was good for them. Apparently, this current bee gingerbread system only takes place at Disney World. It does not take place in Disneyland. So maybe there is still a possibility to mooch some free gingerbread cookies at Disneyland. Who knows? Where is the gingerbread going in Disneyland if it's not going to the bees? D23 is officially back in person, taking place from September 9th to 11th in 2022. This is the first D23 Expo in 2 whole years. And I'm so excited to see what Disney has in store. I feel like they're gonna do it up, like extra, you know? Like just in general, the MCU itself has grown so much since the last Fear Expo, and the Star Wars universe. Like, think of all of the content we've got just in those two worlds alone since the last in-person D23 Expo. D23 has it all. You've got exclusive looks at new films, exclusive looks at new rides. You can like meet people, like it's got everything. It is basically the Comic-Con of Disney. And this year, it's expected to have more than 50 shows, presentations, and panels. Tickets are set to go on sale at noon Pacific time on January 20th. Single day passes cost $99 and will cost $279 for a full 3-day pass. Members of the D23 Gold Loyalty Program will also get first dibs as well as discounts included. All that to say, I cannot wait to see what D23 comes out with this year because I feel like it is going to be the biggest year D23 has had. All right, friends, thanks so much for hanging out and letting me sprinkle a little magic into your day. I'll see you all very soon.